Alright, y'all, what I'm gonna need all y'all to do, I'm gonna need y'all all to come close. Gather around, gather around. I got an important question for y'all. And I want y'all to really think deep on this one right before I ask you. Matter of fact, you can answer it after the song. So here we go. Tell me, what's your motivation? Them things you doing to bring you to a new mode of making your life amazing, excite your days and enlighten babies to show the same enthusiastic traits. Are you here to get punked or to fascinate with your character traits? Cause I'm Poet's Cane and I'm so engaging, cause I know I'm great. So what path you take? What's your motivation? Them things you doing to bring you to a new mode of making your life amazing, excite your days and enlighten babies to show the same enthusiastic traits. Are you here to get punked or to fascinate with your character traits? Cause I'm Poet's Cane and I'm so engaging, cause I know I'm great. So what path you taking? I can hit rock bottom enthusiastic and improve my status like it's truly magic. Like you kill the motivation you're used to having. It get truly tragic when you're used to lacking. My tummy stay on hungry, I could use a sandwich. This music rapping is a mood enhancement. I grew established, a few good backs quick. Was moving mad shit, then took a bad hit. Stay in the studio but not with music, just a small apartment I draw my art with. Contemporary newer flows, call them darts when they hit the bullseye. And just like tourists, the gem in my eye still yet to gleam bright. When anything I try ain't yet to be right. Get a piece of pie, none yet for me, right? I'm reaching for my one, y'all get to 3 slices. Enemies frightened by potential, don't gotta do shit, they watch your movements. The jealousy type, I see it enter them. They steam and raging while I be in the interim, proceeding to get right and be engaging. You can see me on stage and they peep it hating. I wanna give you niggas real street engagement when I greet your face into a piece of pavement. The piece you pavement, get cash in the war quick, no checks to balance, just reckless wildness. So what's your motivation to risk the jail time or dug into the ground where you rest in silence? You mugging with a frown but no win and hating. If you broke in pieces, then fix your own flaws. Bro, just beat it, go grow in secret, get your dough and repeat it, then get some more. What's your motivation? Them things you doing to bring you to a new mode of making your life amazing, excite your days and enlighten babies to show the same enthusiastic traits. Are you here to get punked or to fascinate with your character traits? Cause I'm Poet's Cane and I'm so engaging, cause I know I'm great. So what path you taking? Now what's my motivation? To enlighten many, like I'm doing right now. Find the light in many. Life is blunt and steady, you light in many. My grind is heavy, find it light in many. I be on my own shit like a baby diaper. Every day and night is how I stay on mine, bruh. That unique twist is what motivates me. From my character to the way I rhyme, you never seen another. Stop copycat and let that real winner you go and be discovered. Stop being discovered just to come off cool. Unmask yourself and come up off you. My motive stay lit, I'm motivated to being the greatest. Some Poet's Cane shit, the poster brain, you got flowing cadence, addressing you like the quote is saying it. If you're in rock bottom with your dick in the dirt, it's time to fuck the ground up and know the gravel. When suckers round up, indulge your hands in the dirt you win that you can throw in battle. Keep holding strong to brighten your days and fighting the days like there's no tomorrow. If you can't be Superman, better go bizarro. Never throw the towel and fold in sorrow. I'm cold as Carver when I carve a life out with a code of honor to coexist with my real constituents out to really get it. If you feeling me, then let's reel these chips in so we not existing but really living where it's not a dream but realism. So what path you on? With the Reaper Grim or you motivated out to reap these winners? What's your motivation? Them things you doing to bring you to a new mode of making your life amazing, excite your days and enlighten babies to show the same enthusiastic traits. Are you here to get punked or to fascinate with your character traits? Cause I'm Poet's Cane and I'm so engaging, cause I know I'm great. So what path you taking? For real though, what's your motivation? What is your motivation? I mean, look at me, if I could knock out a complete album in 7 days, I gotta be motivated by something. Cause everything ain't going over the best for me right now on all levels, areas, you know what I mean? But still, so if I could do it, if I could do my thing, ain't no reason why you can't do your thing for real. You know what I'm saying? Get motivated by that whole spirit of darkness trying to keep your ass down. Say, fuck that, that shit ain't gonna happen. And get motivated by people that support you too. Yeah.
L&D on the track.
Yes, I like to read your mind. Your dress is real divine. Addressing me, reclining, we unwind, just talking mess. Your quest for me to find. I journey deep inside. Your questions answered as we grown in moment. You said you and your girls are coming to the show later. Well, I'ma let you backstage, I will okay ya. Now you can tell it by their eyes how they probing ya. When they wanna snap their mind, me you stroking her. Don't matter if a glass of wine or a smoke with her. As long as you spend the time and you gon' get her. Are you gonna thug it out or bring a rose with ya? Well, I just keep a warm at night in a cold winter. Now when love is what you for like it's November. And trust the feelings that I have for her so tender. Don't get it twisted cause I do it like a old pretzel. Cause I'm the man that's gonna fold you, I'm no beta. And that don't mean that I won't lay down just holding you. But girl, I gotta bring a small fruit to grow in you. To put it blunt, I'm going balls deep, a ball in you. I love the tone you letting out when it's tone in you. I love it when you're smoking hot to a cold player. You send me signals like it's phone data, phone data. You turn heads in the whole place like rotators. We talking now and you gon' moan later, moan later. Yeah, I love how you bouncing. Just walk around catching eyes, but I'm mounting. Up with a classical vibe, yeah, you sexy. Fly with your head held up high, but I'm sexy. Why? Cause my hands on your thigh, you ain't moving. Pressed up against me, it's cool, we could do that. I don't let you say anyone through, I'm a cool cat. Keep my excitement reserved for your moaning. Sexy is long-winded words, your defenses. Strong, that's the best when you let them fall. Cause I earned what you yearn to relinquish. And you could have the world as a queen from a princess. Call me Poets King, you can lean on me in. And no amateur, I go major. When things growing to a crush like it's toe finger. And she's an Easter egg, I mention in the song later. Don't gotta cry, just laugh now when you can moan later, moan later, moan later. Each other's no greater, so major. You know I got a lot to give like a donator. You keep on sending me signals like it's phone data. We mingle now and you gon' moan later, moan later. Shorty telling me she tired of the insecure and tired of the men that treat her like she is a whore. I mean, we grown yeah, she wanna get her lips a moan, but not to get it on, just offer what she sipping on. Yeah, I could dig it, ain't no reason to be pressing strong when you a man that's gonna lay that impression on. Every thought she gotta know it with no desperate vibes. The domination will conform her to submissive form. Now listen on just like I do when I can hear her scream. We're gripping on the sheets, experience the clearest dream that's coming true. It's 1 and 2 that's added with a team. A match with passion set on fire like it's kerosene. A sexy scene, soul player, how you gon' take her? Hard to get a little risk like a low wager. Hit or miss, I got it made like I'm so tailored. I'm suited for my little miss and make a moan later. Get to know each other well so you know stranger. Your body, I'ma drive you crazy like it's road anchor. And keep on sending me these signals like it's phone data. We mingle now so you can moan later, moan later.
On the track.
I like to read your mind. Your dress is real divine. Addressing me, reclining, we unwind, just talking mess. Your quest for me to find. I journey deep inside. Your questions answered as we groaning, moaning, breathing. Space. What up, y'all? You and I. You know what I'm saying? That's you and I. We formed to make one. We stay at two sometimes. You know what I'm saying? I just throw this shit on and I do some rhymes. Cameraman, zoom it.
It's getting serious on this track, man. You did it, Millhouse.
Jiggy got that juice.
Cameraman, zoom it. 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 Cameraman, look at me. Cameraman, zoom it. Cameraman, zoom it. Cameraman, zoom it. Cameraman, look at me. Cameraman, zoom it. Cameraman, zoom it. Cameraman, zoom it. Cameraman, look at me. Cameraman, zoom it. Cameraman, zoom it. Cameraman, zoom it. Cameraman, look at me. Pour it all up in the flicker, you know what? I'll smoke but ain't touching the liquor. Now go on and fuck with your nigga, they love it. Now calling me a public figure. You showing me how to get richer, I listen, now growing my money up with ya. I home in on something, no growth and just nothing. Stay humble while growing much bigger. Now I'm in it, these millions, prepare for my children and pose for the camera. Cameraman zooming, my family and movement go ape shit, my flow is bananas. The home of the flashing lights, having nights lit up like daytime New York and a stand up. I'm more than a rapper, adored by the fans and their family, no corner my standard. I fly to your city and country, get different money that comes in all colors. The gram lets you view it, our cameraman zoomed it and posted, you give it a thumbs up. Or hard cause you love it, I started from nothing, now caught in the zoom from your lenses. I'm smart and discussing with hard shit, I'm busting, I kicking doors you do not enter. Now check it, it's lights, camera, action, looking fly in new fashion. Few thousand phones are flashing, every mic that I'm grabbing. Have a night filled with passion. If you like it, you can have it through the sight. On the night, gone that perch and catch the magic. Yo, cameraman, zoom it, cameraman, zoom it. Cameraman, zoom it, cameraman, look at me. Cameraman, zoom it, cameraman, zoom it. Cameraman, zoom it, cameraman, look at me. Cameraman, zoom it, cameraman, zoom it. Cameraman, zoom it, cameraman, look at me. Cameraman, zoom it, cameraman, zoom it. Cameraman, zoom it, cameraman, look at me. Now baby, your body is crazy, you about to get paid off that magazine cover. You went from the gram nearly naked, no more private show since you have been discovered. Or clubs you were stripping, becoming a victim of touches forbidden and creepy. Your man needs to solid and stay right there with you, now asking why you wanna leave me. I guess your head's bigger, your checkers, and figure that homie is no longer worth it. But he was the one that would fight off the creeps and protect you through all the absurdness. You're rich and you're famous, the flashes are brighter, your man is more whiter, you made it. Your ex, you ignore him, don't answer his calls because to you he's corny and basic. He's crying and hurting and sighing and yearning, but you do not care cause you get paid. Then through trying and searching, he dug up your passenger soul TMZ, your old sex tape. Him ramming and you, now the man is a new one, got loot while you're deep in a scandal. He cameraman zoomed it and cashed it on you in the future for being mishandled. Girl, your ass is mad stupid, but you flash your damn tutors. Cameraman zoom it, cameraman zoom it. Your new man you have is tiny, is his ass a damn eunuch? Just to see his puny thing, you got a cameraman zoom it. Cameraman zoom it, cameraman zoom it. Cameraman zoom it, cameraman look at me. Cameraman zoom it, cameraman zoom it. Cameraman zoom it, cameraman look at me. Cameraman zoom it, cameraman zoom it. Cameraman zoom it, cameraman look at me. Cameraman zoom it, cameraman zoom it. Cameraman zoom it, cameraman look at me. The moral of the story is get your lights, camera, action on. But don't be jabroni and do your day ones dirty, or they might fuck your ass and make you humble.
Need a freelancer? Go to Fiverr.com and find one in seconds. Or don't go to Fiverr and waste your time searching for freelancers instead of finally taking that trip abroad. Constantinople? Should be near Prussia. Find your
Cameraman zoom it, the camera loves you, baby, cause you shining. I can try to keep my eyes off you. Cameraman zoom it, I can't help to focus on your dopeness on my mind, so much that I won't do. Cameraman zoom it, you flashy like you match me, little nasty, but still classy, you my 5-star boo. Cameraman zoom it, look at me now. Nah, baby, all of the shine is on you, make it move. Cameraman zoom it.
In the flicker with your nigga looking good, girl, you a hitter. Hating hoes just wanna hit her, no. Bounce like ticket to your rhythm, not a quitter. As I hit erotic spots, this sexing with you's like a miracle. Whipping next out when you walking, guys are talking, they go warming while they gawking, but you down is how the realists go. Love your pacing when we face to face, embracing by the waist, we speed it up, I beat it up, and then we feel it. Why's a diamond, thighs are shining, bubble booty, lotion down, you nice and vibrant, such a cutie when the camera's off. Turn it on, you turn them on, my words are strong, so I promote you coast to coast and overseas, baby, you have it all. Lights, camera, action, looking fly in new fashion. Tight shot, so why'd you get it cracking? Strictly dime all the time, that's why you hate a prom. Just check my previous album on how I make a moan.
The camera loves you, baby, cause you shining. I can try to keep my eyes off you. Cameraman zoom it, I can't help to focus on your dopeness on my mind, so much that I wanna do. Cameraman zoom it, you flashy like you match me, little nasty, but still classy, you my 5-star boo. What it do? Cameraman zoom it, look at me now. Nah, baby, all of the shine is on you, make it move.
She's my superstar lady and she moved the bar crazy. Raise it up, I think I wanna get you 2 to 4 babies. Bar powers in the speakers, powerful how I freak ya. Classic style with the natural features. Back it down, divas, none of them can touch the glow you got. They made up by the doctor, most they body fake like Robocop. And she well coached overseas, no different languages. Classy, well spoken, she refreshing like a soda pop. Cameraman zoom it, clean
attention, so you capture it. Well sought after, baby dog will make a bachelor quit. Knowing any higher girl is smoking and I handle it. Poets gain is fire and without a doubt my match is lit. You stand out and notable like an asterisk. A good girl, but the baddest when the flashes hit. But you're loyal to your man, unlike the other chick. In part one, you shut it down when that shutter hit. The camera loves you, baby, cause you shining. I can try to keep my eyes off you. Cameraman, zoom in. I can't help to focus on your numbers on my mind. So much that I wanna do. Cameraman, zoom in. You flashy like you match me, little nasty, but still classy. You my 5-star boo. What they do? Cameraman, zoom in. Look at me now. Nah, baby, all the shine is on you. Make it move. Cameraman, zoom in. The camera loves you, baby, cause you shining. I can try to keep my eyes off you. Cameraman, zoom in. I can't help to focus on your numbers on my mind. So much that I wanna do. Cameraman, zoom in. You flashy like you match me, little nasty, but still classy. You my 5-star boo. What it do? Cameraman, zoom in. Look at me now. Nah, baby, all the shine is on you. Make it move. Cameraman, zoom in.
Cameraman zooming, cameraman zooming, that's the cameraman zooming, cameraman zooming, cameraman zooming, that's the cameraman. Oh shit, that other shit I had in the background. Hold up, you gotta see what that shit about. Man, fuck diaper typing Darren and Darren's diaper typing ass coffee. Bitch ass, fat, motherfucking, punk ass, stupid, non-apologetic, dumb, house brew, home brew, piss brew coffee ass, fucking bitch ass bitch. Word. Still wanna see what that shit's about though. That little show going on there. I gotta see what the contents of that shit is about. You know what I mean? That's kind of up there right now. Let me see what this shit about here. Let me test my shit real quick first though. Fuck all that. But oh yeah, fuck Darren and his piss beans. Piss bean ass nigga. Let's see what this shit about. Test my shit. What's going on? 2 people? It sound crazy saying 2 people. I have a membership joint now, which you could probably see on the thing whether you're watching this on whatever screen. It says join. You click on the join, it opens a little other menu. I have the $2 shit, $1.99, but we're gonna round it off of that penny. I got the $2 membership, the $5, and the $10, and then I got shit above that. But those joints, I'm not really, advising anyone to click on those because I don't have anything relative to that as far as a membership situation. But I'm gonna do dedicated freestyles. Word, that I know I'm gonna do. So if you're a member. If you're a $2 member, you get a 2-minute freestyle. I'll rap all about you, called the special request. All about you or all about whatever you want me to rap about. So shit could get interesting. You could act a fool and have me rap about some old bogus shit, whatever. That's what you get as a member. $5, you get a $5 freestyle. Same thing. $10 joint membership, you get a $10 freestyle. And that's 1 freestyle every month. So let's say on some Black Sector shit, some interesting shit could be going on. And, I'm literally be your rhyme robot. You could say, look, I want you to rap about such and such and such and such and paint me in a good light or whatever the heck. Hey, I'm obligated to do it. You became a member. You get one of those shits every month. Now, the other memberships, joints that I have, I didn't really, touch that up yet. But I could say for the $2, the $5, and the $10, I'm going to do it like that. I'm also going to be, I'm going to do these like short story readings, which I might do one tonight or some tonight. In the late night, you know what I mean? Reading short stories, because, them shits be John Blaze when I do it. So what I'm thinking of doing is doing the readings live where everyone can catch it if they catch it live, which sometimes might be 2, 3 a.m., feel me? However, once it's done, you can only access it if you are a member. So the repeat, you can only access as a member. Bad enough I'm a low view ass motherfucker as it is. Now imagine trying to catch me on a low view ass nigga on some 3 a.m. shit and you miss it. But you want to hear these short stories because, for what it's worth, you know what I mean? So, you have to catch that as the membership status. At least so far, that's how I'm thinking of doing it. Slap Diesel, what up? Yeah, man, what's up with these diaper typers, man? So many diaper typers.
thing I like about Slap-a-thon is you just be in your own thing. You do your own thing. You know what I mean? You don't be coming out of pocket to other people. If it don't got shit to do with you, you know what I'm saying? You just be chilling. And on another more important note, thank you for those unicycle joints. I just peeped that a day or two ago. Gonna be famous when I grow up. I hear that. You know what I'm saying? Welcome to the Low View Club. Word. You know what I'm saying? We some fly ass Low View niggas though, man. Shit. Nah, that's real talk. We the flyest Low View niggas in the game. You know what I mean? But yeah, good looking out for that. You know what I'm saying? The fucking that shit was dope how you did it with the unicycle, just like cutting all of the dude's neck on some weaponized type shit. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna freak something with that. I don't know if you heard the Oblivion that I did on the Poets Kane channel. Shout out to LA, you know, that's his lane, doing the Eternals and the Purge. So I always gotta pay homage because I don't try to make it look like I'm jacking his shit. So shout out to him, the inventor of that genre, so to speak, the roast over beats or whatever. But I did my own shit called Oblivion. You might have heard it on the Iacon beat, on my own beat that I did. You know what I mean? So I did one on that diaper type of dude, Darren Marion, part 1, and I'm thinking of doing part 2 on Steez. Hopefully I get a special guest on that motherfucker, and we could really, you know, fuck that shit up. But I think when I make the cover, I want to utilize the joint with me on the unicycle, just digging in, homeboy or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you fucks with it, good looking. Yeah. I think I want to implement that on the cover, and then in the Oblivion, I'll probably, you know, I'll cover the jokes cracked on me to why, you know, I was on a unicycle according to homeboy. You know what I mean? Delivering sandwiches, being the bodega worker, all that fly shit. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'll put that up in there too. So, you know, just to give it a little bit of context, because some people are like, yo, why are you even on a unicycle? Anyway, you're like, oh, well, you know, that's the way to do, you know, still nigga, on a unicycle. Cha-cha-cha, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I'm going to do it like that. So, yeah, Oblivion 2 is probably going to be about Steez. There's a couple other people like that. I don't even like saying his name. The dude with the stunted growth that never hit puberty with a real high-pitched voice. His mind got stuck on 12 years old. I'm thinking about doing him, but I'm like, I don't think I want to focus on him. I made a pact with V-Dub. Actually, part of V-Dub's pack is not to focus on that same person I'm talking about. I made a pact with him not to go in on the dude that had some, you know, choice words to say about me the other day. The troll. Well, I don't know if you call him a troll. He does do videos, I believe. So, whatever. But so I said, I don't think I want to cover that. There's a couple other little diaper typers I might, you know, dig out of the trenches and address. I don't know. But, you know, Steez is always good. Shit, I'll probably do a joint on Tyree Sneed. I don't know if you've seen him. He's been itching for my attention, man. He's been itching for the black sector's attention, period. You know, I think he has a live going on right now, Going at Styles, where he's like recording a song for him. And but he did some funny shit yesterday, though. Some people, if he's just a pest, they don't get a troll title because they suckers. Word. That's real. Yeah, it's like trolls are a revered thing these days. But now Tyree actually had the funnies going on last night. I ain't even going front. I was rolling. He took my meltdown video, the one where I'm in the streets wilding, and it was at the end of his show. He took that because I just skimmed through his shit. Then I see my shit, and he actually reposted it, I guess, on another troll channel he has. He took that joint and, you know, reposted it. You know, it was whatever. You know, it was all fair. It's all fair. I've laughed at Steve's many meltdowns, so it's only right niggas laugh and have a good time on my meltdown that was, I guess you could say, triggered by Steve's. You know what I'm saying? It fits with the order of the universe. I don't got any problem with that. But anyway, he took that shit and he funnyatized that motherfucker. He kept pausing the shit and had my face all contorting, doing a whole bunch of other wild shit. You know what I'm saying? That shit was actually funny. Like, if he wasn't such a racist piece of crap, I could, you know, for shit like that, I could actually appreciate him. That shit was hilarious. You know what I mean? Aside from the many niggers and shit that he said up in the joint. You know what I mean? Aside from all of that, of course, you know. Not even that I'd be offended. You know, I just know people will get offended about shit like that. Personally, I don't really give a fuck what comes out of people's mouth. But at the same time, I do give a fuck for the people that give a fuck, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Some people, all right. Sneed on drugs, word. Prime example of a white boy that wishes he wasn't. Absolutely. From the safety of his trailer. Well, yeah, I don't know if where he's at is actually the safest place. Let's see. He lives under bridges occasionally. Cheap hotel rooms. General Street. You know, McDonald's if it's 24-hour type shit. Situations like that. So, yeah. I guess from the safety of the world. What Homer Simpson said one time, where you staying at? The Four Seasons? He said, oh, the Four Seasons. Oh, really? Yeah, the Four Seasons, because I'm experiencing them shits. Winter, spring, summer, fall. So, you know, from the safety of the Four Seasons, he's been out there cruggling. That's my word. He ain't struggling. He cruggling. Cracked out struggling. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that shit is hilarious, you know. But he's always a ball to cook. He has so much material, you know. I don't know if I got another song in me for him because we done, you know, decimated him so many times already. Yeah, Under Bridges. To trolling to a fairy tale level, right? Yeah, that is on some technical trolling. You know what I'm saying? Shit, we got the song where he pretty much admits it. Hold up, check it out. While I get myself a fruit drink. If you knew better, you do better. Instead of fronting, here you go. Tyrese, IZG. Fairy and a sprained ink witch. I'm gonna hit the bathroom right quick.
In a shelter. I haven't been in a shelter in months. I was never in a shelter. I used a shelter as a resource because they have resources in the city to get where I'm going. That's smart. That's a positive. I've never been in a shelter. That makes no sense. I didn't live in the shelter. I slept in the shelter. I slept under a bridge. What's your point? You just keep saying shit to try to piss me off and irritate me, but you a little bitch and you're gonna get killed. So like I said, the whole point is, what's the point of doing that when everyone can see the truth? We not in a shelter. You know any shelter that looks
white
this
boy
nice?
don't know a goddamn thing. That's why he all up on the screen counting goddamn change. Frost say he on his knees blowing goddamn things, and then say that that's a job. That's a goddamn shame. Don't roll a 60 about to blow out that nigga goddamn brains. Everybody seen, but don't nobody know a goddamn thing. I heard about that phone sex with your goddamn fan. You talking about ass from the chat? That's a goddamn man. Let's talk about it, you a fag nigga. Talking all of that shit about nip, now you scared to get tagged. Nigga steady hiding off in your room. Don't nobody know where you at, nigga. We the been whooped your ass. You said that I'm lying, nigga. That I'm lying, nigga. Then tell the nigga where you at. You so scared right now, hiding off in your life. Say a soldier died once, nigga. You been dying all of your life. Ain't nothing tight about no white boy sleeping under no bridge. Living off of no shelter, but talk about you rich, nigga. You knew better, you knew better, but you don't know nothing. If you knew better, you do better, instead of fronting. If you knew better, you do better, but you don't know nothing. If you knew better, you do better, instead of stunting.
Tyrese dies easy on my PP, not my TYPE. Wipe your feet, nights in streets where you might go sleep. I will beat the smites and fleas up off your chest. Go off and reckless on a trek to Austin, Texas. Orphan set broke off like breadsticks. All your brothers awful checks is morsels. Never more than anything substantial. Everything you can't do, I can rap and fight. My appetite to smash you like a flower stepped on. Breaks me to this dandelion. I'm like that man Goliath and the lion and the fire. You was with like Harrelson cheers. There's no comparison here. You see me battle my peers, but you an embarrassing queer. My dick big, you a vaginal smear. Some vaginosis on the pad from your rear. They grab the pads and go, that's for your music career. There's no resuscitation. He wrote this stretched and late for every one of them threats he making. Your whole style now is covered in roses. Whole bitch fake thug, break duck like your nose is.
Do better, you do better, but you don't know nothing. If you knew better, you do better, instead of fronting.
In a shelter. I haven't been in a shelter in months. I was never in a shelter. I used a shelter as a resource in the city to get where I'm going. That's smart. That's a positive. I've never been in a shelter. That makes no sense. I didn't live in the shelter. I slept in the shelter. I've slept under a bridge. What's your point? You just keep saying shit to try to piss me off and irritate me, but you a little bitch and you're gonna get killed. So like I said, the whole point is, what's the point of doing that when everyone can see the truth? We not in a shelter. You know any shelter that looks this nice?
I like titties. Yeah. I'll get to that. Yeah. Under a bridge ass wigger, can't make this shit up. Yeah, you can't, right? Lamar can rap sometimes. You can tell his rush work compared to the BSM hits. Well, he does a lot of, parodies and freestyles and shit. But yeah, anything he do for BSM, he writes. He even said when he writes a verse or writes a song, he puts time into it. So that's probably the distinction is that. But yeah, he's amazing on choruses. And the new styles he's tapping into on his verses is like, he is on some next level shit. On hooks and intros, word. Yeah, I like titties, man. Word. That's real. It's a throwback to earlier this morning when LD was on this show. Somehow I forgot the context. I just in the kitchen making breakfast. I come back on LD. Someone gave appreciation for breasts, and I just wrote, yeah, I love titties. And then the way the universe throws shit at you is then I went outside, get some stuff that I needed, to do my work and all that. And I was walking past this restaurant, a little short girl, but she didn't have a bra on. She was a waitress. And, she had some sag going on, obviously, without a bra, even though some people have some good hang time. But she had a little bit of sag, but it was just wonderful. You know what I'm saying? That shit was like official. Like, you could just see the shape, the contour of the shirt of how the naked situation would be. And I was like, yeah, I really like titties. You know what I'm saying? So that shit was dope. Gotta appreciate the breastises for real. For life. You know what I mean? Yeah, things are good. Just all the different hand massages you could do. Look at this. Come on, ladies. Wouldn't you want? See, I got big hands, so I could. I get all up in there. Oh, don't forget that. You gotta get the under. Oh, and some good side. It's probably look bugged out. What I'm talking. That shit probably look bugged out. I'm actually looking at myself like, yeah, I'm kind of wild. Little titties loose, and the t-shirt is the shit. Oh yes. Black Paul, what's going on, man? Just talking about the appreciation for titties, for breasts. You know what I mean? I think they're legal to show in New York, or at least one time they were, because I remember it was some summer, couple summers, matter of fact. You go down to Union Square, and in the summer you see a lot of shorties topless, just out there rocking. And I think they had passed the law saying that they could just rock out like that. So I was like, yeah, it's like I always say, what I've been telling people about, when they jump on panels, putting their back and their meat out and shit, their penis, there could be kids watching. So there's always that aspect that you always got to think, could be some little kids going and watching. But to be honest, I think we should get that stigma or that association with breasts being this must be hidden thing out. I think that is something that'll be inappropriate for children to see, but I don't think it should be. I think we should kind of blend into a world where that's just not the case. You know what I'm saying? Men, think about it. Men, we could show our nipples. We could take a shirt off and chill. So just because women have some bulge and some nice, beautiful, succulent softness to it, now all of a sudden they're not allowed to show the nipples. I mean, if you think about it, think about this for a second. Men could show the whole whatever, right? Nipples could be shown, right? Yet with a woman, the only thing they can't show are nipples. So in a technical sense, they could put like a sticker over the nipplage area, and then everything else could just be all out there, chilling. You know what I mean? And that's not considered inappropriate. You can see all this. Oh, but let's not see the areola section of the thing. That's kind of bugged out to me. Nudity is legal in NY, word? Now, is it like, I'm sure they don't mean like full-fledged, ass to their appetite. But that'd be interesting if they legalize that. They prefer to wear at least tassels, but it's not required, word. has that whole underwear day, right? Where people ride public transport. I do be seeing that. I don't think I've ever gotten on the train and seen it when that was going on. I'm guessing they're gonna cancel it this year or have canceled it this year, or it'll just be crazy seeing a bunch of naked people with a mask on. You know what I mean? Ladies can't show areola, right? Like, why? You know what I mean? Like what is it about the areola that they can't show? I mean, we know milk comes out of there, so is it? Maybe that's what it has to do. You know what I'm saying? Maybe the rule to shit that is not allowed to be naked are the things in which secretions bust out of. Maybe. Obviously, a man can't have his penis out. We have secretions that come out of there. You can't show your asshole because we got shit that comes out of there, right? So with a woman's areolas, we got milk that comes out of there, whereas men don't do that. They're not gonna make nostrils and a mouth illegal to show because we need that for survival, even though we have secretions that come out of there as well. I think I cracked the case there. I think that's the mystery of chess boxing right there. American political men hate females. Well, I can't stand American political men then. That's my guess. All right. Well, you know, shit, you go into like Saudi Arabia, they even worse. Women can't even show her face. And that's not a slang or a whatever you call it, a cliche or a term like that. No, they can't show their face. They've been on that mad shit. But yeah, breasts are a beautiful thing. Let me see if I can find some nice breasts that are not, that are not naked, of course, on the live stream or whatever. That's the one thing you'll find. Let me see, nice breasts. I just hope some nipples aren't showing. That's right. Women with nice breasts, stock photos. Let's take the chance. This might show some old nipplage. I don't know. You want to take a chance with Google? And I was telling LD in the chat room. Whoa. Okay. So far, so good. I guess I was telling LD that here we go, like this one right here. That what you call it? Oh no, I like this one. Hold up, what am I doing? Yeah, get this one popping off. Fuck it. Did this shit make you want to create an account? It says create your account to save this image. Oh, they really on some hustling shit. If you like this image, you better create an account. For what? It don't even tell you. It just says sign up, create an account. They're that bold with it because they know there's gonna be people that are gonna create an account to give up their firstborn or whatever fucking bogus shit this is about. Obviously, I'm not doing that. Can y'all see that? Yeah, y'all can. Yeah, but I heard that women that can like really bounce their pectoral, their chest muscles, it's a good indicator of real good circulation, so they say. Now, some men leak milk. Yeah, I think Steve's probably leaked some milk. Weird man, but still, yeah. His wives are draped up. They go hard with that shit. Oh, word. Oh, the Google safe search on. Yeah, good looking. I don't think I do. How do I? Well, I'm just going to appreciate this image right here. I'm not going to create an account, though. It ain't that fly. In fact, can't I just pull the image? What if I want to do this? Copy, save link. Oh, they don't let you open link. Man, I'm creating no account. That shit is crazy. Create an account to mystery. Maybe I do got it on because I haven't seen a bad. Well, this is because I actually clicked on a link, so I'm not really just in Google Image Land. I'm in a link within the search results. So this is probably just on some PG shit in general. Yeah, but those were nice. You know what I'm saying? Wow. Okay. What a Caucasian women here. Where's the other ones? I mean, where are the Filipinos? The black, the Chinese, the Honduran. Where are they? Here we go. Here's someone that looked different. Let's watch the breasts of this woman. What is this? Pretty woman portrait on the golden background. That's what's up. I guess that's enough breast ogling for the day. Right click, save image as, yeah. You know, it's just a flighting moment. I ain't really a big saver of picture like person. Like I've never been a fan of pornography. Never liked porn. Whoa, these ones look nice in the shirt. Hold on, let me take a look at this though. Okay, that's kind of fly. But yeah, I've never been a fan of porn. I just don't want to see penis. That's like I never understood that part. Motherfuckers would be like, watch it. Like, are you? Is the whole idea, you know, for a heterosexual man? Because I'm not saying men that like porn are gay because they're seeing penis. I ain't saying that. I'm just saying that's what turns me off from wanting to watch it. But I'm guessing the idea is kind of like a sports team. When your team wins, you say we won. Is that kind of like what it is? Where it's like you see the man getting it in, you're supposed to put yourself in that man's place or whatever she's doing to the man's penis. As a man, you're imagining that was you and that was your penis, I'm guessing. Like, I really don't know what the psychology is. I just know, like, I saw my first porno at age 14, and I was kind of like, I'm only halfway digging this. You know what I mean? Not a fan of porn. I'm a fan of female strippers. See, exactly. I can rock with that hard body. I'm not watching no one fuck. Exactly. You know what I'm saying, Slack? Yeah, because, I mean, some of my people, I ain't going to say their names, so I ain't going to really put no one out there. I remember when we was in Maryland, I had this crib. I guess you could call it the party crib. And we had this little TV, right? Here's the funny thing. It's called Megatron. That's the name of the TV. Had a small Megatron TV, probably like that. You know what I'm saying? A little white TV. We had other TVs and shit, but it was just like another side TV or whatever, right? Now, we come back in from the clubs or whatever we doing for the day, and they'd be in the living room huddled around the little TV. You know, I guess because you don't want to put it on bigger screens because it could wake people up. Like I said, I had kind of like a party crib. A lot of people be spending the night there and shit like that. So, like, if you go to get some water or something in the middle of the night, you go into the living room or past them and everything. Because my other homeboy always be making jokes about this because he was on it like me. He ain't really a fan of that crap either. So we would just roll. We'd just be laughing how there'll be like 4 of them. They'd be huddled around this small little TV watching a porn. And it's funny because it's mad dark. So all you see is this small little box of light like shining out. And you see people huddled over it. Now, I'm not going to say they didn't have their joints in their hand or anything. But they kind of looked like they were in the prime position. Like they kind of had that posture, that hunched over posture, like they were about to go to town. You know what I'm saying? But I guess they looked to the left and the right, and most of them seen someone, so they said, "Nah, we ain't gonna go that far." But they sure had that. You know what I'm saying? They sure had that going on. So they huddled around the TV with this shit popping off, just looking at some old pornography. I don't know. Old school shit, yeah. Weird as fuck. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like this shit is weird. It ain't funny how things could just like be accepted, and it's really just like awkward when you independently have your own perspective on it. Like you've never let the world permeate how you feel about some shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, if there's anything that the world dictates what a heterosexual man will like, pornography is it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it is now, but we both know it would or has been like the top thing on the internet. You know what I'm saying? Like when the internet first came out, the shit was all about pornography. I hear Pornhub, beats records for the most viewed shit or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So they definitely try to beat it into your head and into your dick to, appreciate some man on female sex or whatever. You got a whole other type of shit too. You know what I'm saying? But I've always just had the independent feeling like, look, I do not want to see a penis. I am good on that. You know what I mean? I don't know what's considered a super good one. I don't know what's considered an extra little one. All I know is about my shit, and that's it. That's all I ever wanted to know. That's all I'll ever want to know. You know what I mean? Don't ask me how are you compared to this, that, or that, or the third. I the fuck don't know. Don't care. You know what I'm saying? Got weird homies like that too, right? See, it's like it seems like they're weird homies, but actually they were, by status quo, regular society, that they would be normal. You know what I'm saying? Like, how does that even start? I see a porn breakout, then that means you need personal time. Actually, nah, you kind of right though. The fact that they're men gathering together watching it, yeah. Hold up, that shit is kind of weird. See, this goes to show how detached from watching porn that I am. Like, I didn't even notice the disparity between men watching a porn together and the notion that a man watching a porn should either be something they do by themselves or with another woman. You feel me? Because I'm guessing that is probably the stat quo way of doing it. You don't watch porn with other niggas around. You know what I'm saying? Even though the first one I watched when I was 14 was with my homeboy, because, you know, back then the internet wasn't popping. Like, he found it. It was like a golden grail, Pretty Paris Pussy or something like that. And yeah, watched it, and I was like, oh, that has penis. I don't like that. And I learned I didn't like porn. But yeah, that just goes to show how uninvolved with that shit I am. I didn't even think about that aspect. Why are men watching that shit together? You know what I mean? Real men don't even think of no one's man's me, right? Like other dude talking about, you know, I hung out with pretty boys with big, you know what's. How did you know that you know what's were big? Oh, I just assumed they were. Why would you assume anyone's you know what is big? Because you hanging with them. Oh, because of the way they carried themselves. They're swagger and shit. So, you know, I just assumed they had big dicks like I do. Huh? What's the other one? I just love it when I get on the phone with one of you niggas and I scream louder than you and you can't get a word in. Oh, that shit just makes my dick hard. Huh? You do break out some old Flavor Flav dances. Can't trust it. For real, can't trust it. Freddie, what up? He makes too many slip-ups. Styles is a fag. Word, just like that. A fag. You are a fag. You know what I'm saying? The PC version where you could say it, a fag. Makes too many. Them shits ain't slip-ups. They dress nice. That's all I could tell you about them overgrown niggas. Oh, about them. See, yeah, you don't even want to use the term pretty boy. Like, I see exactly where you're coming from, Slapper. We're eye to eye with that. You refuse to even use that term referring to another man. They dress nice. That's all I could tell you about them overgroomed niggas. And I'm right there with you. I don't even want to refer to another man as a pretty nothing. I don't even want to refer to a man as an ugly nothing, because that denotes that there's a pretty something that I see in a man somewhere, and I sure the heck do not. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you see how I caught that? Them overgrown niggas, exactly. Them niggas. You know? Word. But yeah, how do you know they? And then LD, I guess I said in passing one time, like, you know, a little on a comment in a show or something like this, how Steve's once said something that made me, you know, very uncomfortable. Whereas if I didn't have headphones on when I was on the phone with him, which, well, I'm on the phone with that nigga anyway. You notice how sometimes he'll be on the shit with LA and he'll say, yo, every time I get on the phone with you, it always gotta be some. Why does there exist in every time you're getting on the phone with another man? You know what I'm saying? Like, so anyway, had I not had headphones on when he said this weird shit to me, I'd have looked at the phone like, it was one of those moments. Quite the shiver me timbers quivery situation. But I figure when I do that Oblivion, I'll get the gumption to relay what that weird shit is that he said that had me, you know, that was off-putting, if you will. You know what I mean? So it's another reason to check out what I guess will be the second part to Oblivion. So you can hear that weird shit that Steve said. I hated that back in the day. Females would ask, are your boys cute? Right, I cussed them out every time for that. Right. Fuck you asking me a question like that? Shit. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't do style quotes no more. That nigga said, Clear as day. When he gets to yell at these dudes on YouTube and show his dominance, he gets hard. Right? I feel you. That's definitely reason enough to just end the entire situation. Yeah. So with that being said, I refuse to pick up his calls. Good shit. Good shit. And fortunately, he ain't been hitting my line like that. That's a good thing. I do not want one of them. I do not want that nigga every time I get on the phone with you. No, we not establishing an every time situation. That ain't popping off. That's not what the streets want. Sometimes he could start his show and say, I'm about to talk about dude. There's no reason that he could be able to get on his show and say, I'm going to talk about dude, and everyone knows already exactly who dude is that he's talking about. That means you're talking about a dude way more than heterosexuality would normally permit one man to talk about a dude. For real. He'll want to be scorned, bitch. Alright. We're talking about dude. Fuck it. With that being said, let me see. Nigga Named Steez 1, or should I play Nigga Named Steez 2? I think I'll play Nigga Named Steez 2. Hold up. Nigga Named Steez. Eons, a Nigga Named Steez 2. Bonus track. For the Air to Millions 3, on sale now for $10.
Yeah. I was going through the cache of styles and flows. You know what? I said I'm gonna break out my freeform flow. That's what I'm doing for you. Freeform flow. Ready for the bonus round? Beyond, writers, the heat's on, be gone. He's on fire. Beyond, writers, the heat's on, be gone. He's on fire. Beyond, writers, the heat's on, be gone. He's on fire. Beyond, writers, the heat's on, be gone. He's on fire. Nigga named Steez 2, let me tell you what a nigga named Steez do. Front like he hard, then stand for a whole 52 like a praying mantis. When a man kicking his booty hole is abused by a man's dick. That's why he's fruity in the middle, wrinkled rough exterior with man tits. Emotions of a female feline, caddy and damage. Plays on sympathy for money, bum nigga in his girl's crib getting funky. Death threats from the safest neighborhood, lying like his ways are hood, crying like a baby good. Jealous of spaceport city, LA, and a plethora of others. Pussy ass nigga satisfies any man's clitoral hunger. He's a whole lunch breast, so I'm lunching on him like when I battled on U Street, battering with true heat to a new beat. My first album, I was 13, you premiering at 49. Shoving bars down people's throats, explaining all the lines. You lost your mind, sounded like Biggie. You wanted to self-roast finest, organs plucked with your health declining. While we shining every time, busting your hymen, motherfucker. Beyond, writers, the heat's on, be gone. He's on fire. Beyond, writers, the heat's on, be gone. He's on fire. Beyond, writers, the heat's on, be gone. He's on fire. Beyond, writers, the heat's on, be gone. He's on fire. Harassing chicks for donies at a place to stay, bag of dicks over the shoulder, you go, bruh. Claiming Cobra, but can't fuck with this G.I. Joe stuff. Let me show you, I don't respect you even a little with that slow stuff. Lying about freestyles and who baby's mom drew it up. You a slow bum ass old fuck, gossiping like a hoe does. Calling the police, you have no guts when the doctors patch your hoes up. And your style was ancient as cold crusher, crack high, you know what those are. Men's bulges, you know what those are. You admit to finding men sexy, calling me fluffy and creamy, such an uncomfortable feeling. So please stop texting my phone, bruh. Inviting Port City to your Nutty Land Ranch, gossiping about his dick and how you feel about it. You want it to mold up and add to your dildo collection. He sells them after he tests them. Beyond, writers, the heat's on, be gone. He's on fire. Beyond, writers, the heat's on, be gone. He's on fire. Beyond, writers, the heat's on, be gone. He's on fire. Beyond, writers, the heat's on, be gone. He's on fire. Pussy ass bitch and he's got no balls. Talking on a mic called a snowball. Got a faggot dog named Snowball. Slide in the snowball to avoid the reflection of someone shaped like a snowball. That's the only time he's moving on the mic. He a hoe, y'all. Songs about vow shit. He wish he could do to fly women he never gets. Still trying to sound like a terror threat. All your song substances garbage, sociopathic and heartless, playing off women's sympathy and kindness. And the first sign of disagreement, he flip on him like a bitch. Captain Morgan getting his pussy ate on his toes and stomach, afraid to put music out cause no one wants it. Kissing on white boys and abusing women is his thing. call him out for a battle, he's too scared to get in the ring. Needs a girl to take care of him, I bet he never learned to write. Consistent con artist, prolific scams, what is this man? Hairbrain schemes, but can't grow none out of his head no more. Forget a warrior, an easy skirmish, not even worthy of a competitor. Running through a set of doors, name exit when I set it off.
Neons, peon, riders, the heat's on, be gone.
He's on fire.
Neons, peon, riders, the heat's on, be gone.
He's on fire.
Neons, peon, riders, the heat's on, be gone.
He's on fire.
Neons, peon, riders, the heat's on, be gone.
He's on fire. Nigga named C's, nigga could never see me talking about I'm the dibber, but you the dibber master with cheese. You motherfucking a disaster, a breeze in the wind is how it is to defeat you. Real easy to defeat you, what you be do, you do-do, Steezy eats doo-doo. Nothing he could do to me, or anyone could even step to me in any type of lyrical capacity. Hear it, you'll just blast it, be your want to, but you really can't do nothing, cause you're not as scary as you act like you look. You look soft, you stood there for 52 seconds as you got your ass kicked. Cliff kicked you in that motherfucking shit, and then you had to get a casket or motherfucking cast it up in some type of shit, and then get your leg foot hurt, and then your stroke foot that you had, motherfucker, get your leg good jerk when it jerked out of position. We all heard the sound of the shit with the kick, like the beat that's coming in right now, you ain't shit, eat a dick. Yeah, that last verse was all freestyle. And what I like to call this is, I don't know, sometimes I call it a free written. It's definitely a quick written. Like sometimes I just get in the zone and I write that shit fast, and I write it so fast that it might as well be a freestyle. You know what I'm saying? Because a freestyle, you just say shit as it comes in your mind. This shit I wrote nearly with the speed of as it came in my mind. There was hardly any deliberation, any pausing. It's just like, nigga named Steez 2. Let me tell you what a nigga named Steez do. So it's not exact. It's like a hybrid of a freestyle written. It's like a 3.5, if you will, or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Let me get back to the joint. You and I. Yeah, that shit between Styles and Port is weird as fuck. He trying to this to judge that dude for what he does. Yo, oof. Yeah, that was bugged out. Shit he was saying. I wonder if his family pushed him because they could tell as a kid he was gay, and he goes against Jehovah, right? The pen wrote for itself. I like that one. Can you play that Bridget song you made? Did I do a? I don't think I did a Bridget song. Yeah. Remind me. I'll play it if I got one. I be doing so many of these things here. I did a Bridget song? Or, yeah, because I never really talked. I did mention her casually, like, as part of a bar in a line, if that's what you mean. I don't think I ever did an actual Bridget song. Turn into water and shit just flows, yep. Yeah, if you could enlighten me on what that is, I'll let that shit rock. Oh, yeah, that's a nigga named Steez 2. Yeah, so that's why that last verse was just freestyle. You know, I did about 3, and then there was just some beat left. So I was like, well, fuck it. If there's beat left, why not? You know what I mean? I think you did it, heard it a while ago. Let me go to my Steez playlist. I got a whole playlist. We're going to find out. And matter of fact, you could tell me from the shit that you see, you could tell me if any of them are familiar as to what you think it is. You know what I'm saying? I got a Steez playlist. And it ain't because I'm trying to itch him for a battle, as he always trying to tell you. No, it's just because I enjoy doing this shit. You know what I mean? If you're going to talk shit and diss, I'm going to talk shit and diss back in my way. You know what I'm saying? The way I like to do it. And that's all it is. All right, we got the Steez-a-thon playlist. Let's see. If any of these look familiar. We got Sayonara. That's the Raw Raw I'm a Monster. I got a story to tell. That was me telling the story of when he saw the guy with the bulge and everything, and I played the role of the guy with the bulge that was piping his girl. You know what I'm saying? We got Stuck in the 90s. He did like some roast saying I was stuck in the 90s, so I did a song on that. We got Zip You in a Bat in Your Bag. It's like a quick little bar fest joint. We got Adios. He had did like a freestyle with a bunch of us, so I did that. We got All Out War, another one I did. The Lee Concrete Alternative Remix featuring me. Yeah, this is an Unknown Roaster. Matter of fact, I think I'll play that because that shit's fire. I don't know if that's the one you're talking about though, but that shit's dope. So if we don't find the one you talking about, we'll go with that. We got a nigga named Steez. You just heard a nigga named Steez 2. We also got a nigga named Steez 1. That is LA and them. It's the Thunderkick remix. LA with Bar Powers and Clifton Rainey. Oh, we got the Poo-Tang Man, Enter the 36 Dildos. A whole freestyle album I did on him over Wu-Tang beats. But I don't think on there I had any like
Going at Bridget type joint. Oh, maybe this one, Smash Bitch, the one where I play as Tommy Sotomayor, cause I think I say something about your fat bitch. Maybe that's it. Is that the one where it sounds like I'm talking like Tommy Sotomayor? That boy hasn't found a way to profit off his name, but we damn sure did. Word. I'm thinking maybe you talking about Smash Bitch. But in the meantime, check this one out. This is kind of like a slept-on joint. This was fire when this first dropped. Not the bad one.
Lee Concrete, you ain't better than me, so quit starting beef. Lee Concrete, you ain't better than me, so quit starting beef.
Leak Kung Frizzle here, I'm on a new song with no heat. Now he fizzled out a long time ago in the street. Got diddled by a long daddy, strong armed his cheeks. Now he sits up in the basement just making new beef with niggas where the old man got wrong. Don't repeat his failures and tell ya kids to behave or they'll be like this mad brittle Gabe or his age or kicking down 50, but trust me, he's still a kid. Bum biking bitch, nigga dusty, a soft bitch. Fragile little feelings, a mushy and thinks he has a name, but no one heard of him. His stiff sound, amateur at best, he a bitch clown. Still he overstressing every line in this shit. Wow, give him donations, he'll dox you. Fake friend, that's not true. Tell it by the snakes when he talks to you. That's why unknown in space here to off you. Fuck you.
Lee Concrete, you ain't better than me, so quit starting beef. Lee Concrete, you ain't better than me, so quit starting beef.
Crying on the phone, lying on tone, and a plethora of others. You a tyrant, all known. That's what you would have us believe. But slut, you a sad pup. Bastard who acts like a diva. We see ya for the bitch you truly are. Frightened, disguise it. Type that's always crying in private and public, thinking that we is afraid. Fuck you, bitch. Nut ward niggas eat a dick a day bumping this. The caddish, his raps are trash and his shirts don't sell. He'll spaz if you ask for it, and he's jealous. He riddled. He'll tell you I'm plotting, but it isn't a riddle. The man doesn't like me cause he sees me as better. I showed him support and love. The envy took over, that's when I took off the gloves and brought you the battle. You punk little foul homo, only brow raising shit you have is your scowl logo.
Styles, it's over. You can't spit better than Tone Space. Give up now. The war is over. As far as me, the unknown hoster, you can't play better than me. You can't sing better than me. And you can't produce. Game over, Styles. 3-0.
Check the score. I don't even know what the score is now. Man, that was a fun song. That's another one I did. I mean, I do a lot of quick writtens. It's just with that Eon shit, it was exceptionally quick. Like, that was near freestyle level quick. This shit, I did my verses real quick too. You know, Unknown Roast, he basically came to me because, you know, he had the Lee Concrete song already. And he wanted me to get on a remix. He just came at me on it. I was just like, word, got you. I heard that beat, I heard him. There was actually another version he had of this. This is actually a remix to a remix. An alternative remix, if you will. But yeah, I knocked this shit out pretty quick. You know what I mean? A lot of times I could bust out a verse 20, or a song, should I say, 30, 40 minutes. A verse 10, 20 minutes. Like, real talk. Thought out, well constructed, all of that shit. You simply can't. Yeah, you beat that. You can't produce. He didn't say you can't produce better than me. Or, you know, you just can't produce. And that shit is real. Yeah, not you can't produce better. Exactly. I peeped that. And he gave a little chuckle. You know what I mean? So I don't know if that's it. Homie didn't say what song he was talking about. Jacksonville. I think he did it. I heard it a while. Yeah, I don't really, you know. Honestly, I don't try to go at, you know, with Shorty. She ain't really rocking with me. I just got that one line where I say, rocking a style, rocking a cap and, no, something. Rocking a tie and fitted, hood and books, he's trying to bridge it. How that shit go? What do we liken to the stuffy nose, Styles and his booger wolf? Rocking a tie and fitted, hood and books, he's trying to bridge it. Bars for days, I got more to combat, never diminishing. Freestyles like Sub-Zero, that's when I finish him. You know what I mean? So, make a move. Peace Holla, one slap, no doubt. Thanks for coming through as usual, man. And again, yeah, good looking on that that unicycle joint. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna go on the cover to the Oblivion joint. You know? Oh. I'm just sitting here doing a whole bunch of nothing. Whole bunch of nada. I did a whole bunch of work earlier, now I'm doing a bunch of nada. Hello. Yeah, like I was saying, as far as the channel and the membership thing I got. Trying to think of stuff to put for the membership situation, the $2 monthly, $5 and the $10 monthly membership shits. I thought it was something simple. Anyone that's a member, be it $2, $5 or $10, every month you will get one special request, one freestyle recorded on video, a freestyle about you or whatever you want it to be about. You get one of those a month. Now, the time length is what kind of membership you got. You a $2 member, it's gonna be 2 minutes. You a $5 member, it's 5 minutes. $10 member is $10. As well as I'm also gonna put more of me reading these short stories, these short scary stories. Maybe even other stories that ain't scary. You know what I mean? Just reading short stories in general. I'm gonna have a lot of that stuff under the membership area. What I'm thinking of doing right now as like a stat quo way. Uh-oh, we got a call. Hold up. Let me put a song on so I can answer this call. Hold up. Yeah. Hey, what's up? Oh, word? All right, hold on real quick, because I'm actually on live on the show. Oh, all right, yeah, cool. All right, so what was I saying? Yeah, since I'm reading stories, I'm thinking one stat quo way I might do it is like on the late night. If I read some scary stories, I'll do it live for everybody, members and otherwise. However, if you miss it, you gotta be a member to catch it. I'll put the replay, in the members only area. Thinking of rocking out like that, you know what I mean? Sure. So, that shit may go down. That shit dope right here. I like this.
There's a hater.
Albums last year, and each album I did in a 7-day period. Poets Cane, Air to Millions 1, 2, and 3, and it all flows like a continual story. And on each of those albums, I did the merchant song, a merchant song. Basically, what a merchant song is. For example, on Poets Cane 1, I did a song called Death Merchant for the Killer Police, where I'm rapping, I'm taking on and I'm telling a story from the perspective of the spirit that infects or invades police that abuse citizens and kills people and kills citizens and stuff unjustly. So I rap from that spirit, aka the Death Merchant. So the Death Merchant for the Killer Police. Fast forward to Air to Millions 2, I did a joint called Death Merchant for the Hater Next Door, where I'm rapping from the perspective and I'm telling an actual story from the perspective of the spirit of a hater that goes against a black man, gets a black man to go against a black man, and in particular about the spirit that infected the one that shot and killed Nipsey Hussle. So I basically tell the Nipsey Hussle getting shot story from the perspective of the spirit that went into the heart or into the mind and soul and all that of the dude that killed him. And I take it from when this dude, you know, beforehand, when he was part of the Crips and when he was snitching and all this other stuff, and it just goes through it. And I'm rapping from that point of view. Then on 8 Millions 3, I have I have Chaos Merchant that just broke up your relationship. And I'm rapping from the perspective, this time not a death merchant, but a chaos merchant. That and I'm telling stories, I'm talking about from the perspective of the spirit that breaks up relationships. And I go through a couple stories, how it invaded a dude, how it invaded a girl, and it just caused all this type of chaos. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm a pretty interesting dude when it comes to all this rap shit. I ain't just, you know, some one-dimensional. Trenez up in the building. What's going on, love? John Abenai, what's going on? Sweet D, hey. You know. We got Trenez up in the joint. We got Sweet D. Matter of fact, Sweet D been putting in, you know, showing love for a while. So we gotta bless you with, you know what I mean? What they call it, the Blue Woman Group. I ain't gonna say no Blue Man Group. You a woman. You know what I mean? So here go the first Merchant song from Air the Millions 1. Oh yeah, and Trenez got my album on USB because when I sent it in the MP3 form, she had a little issue with it, so I had to bless her with an actual a light shined on it and everything, a nice USB of the whole Air the Millions trilogy, 1, 2, and 3. You know what I mean? Exclusive. I'm not selling USB. She got the one and only USB copy of the Air the Millions 3 trilogy. You know what I mean? So, tell me that ain't some fire. Now, I'm looking for the playlist of Air the Millions 1. So I feel like this should go rock out. Albums and singles. What the heck is this thing? Hand delivered, exactly. Yup. Word. Alright, I think I'll just do it like this. Death Merchant for the Killer Police. You want to get on the thing and talk? I got a link if you want to. If you want to get on there and just chop it up about anything and everything, just let me know. I'll put it in the chat. In the meantime, here goes Death Merchant for the Killer Police.
Looks like it's time for another busy day. Yes. The work never ceases. The best business in Astro baby. There's several different death merchants in this astral field, and I was tasked with police deaths, the cats they kill. Here in America, from little ones to those that are elders, all the melanated victims, both the females and fellas. I don't discriminate, I live them out, they so yeah, I snatch them. Get my energy from fear, let the police be at it. Case in point, 9-year-old shorty had a toy gun. Cops scared, thought it was real, and left a massacred one. The more injustice in the slaying, the more power I get. That's why I show these type of deaths, we never run out these shit. Some of my favorites are the cars when they make you pull over. I snatched them slumped in his seat, right on Facebook to show ya. With this lady and his baby, cop ain't show no emotion. He just laid them for no reason, cause too drunk wasn't on him. I was sent to bring you clarity, why really they peace. You're fallen angel, death merchant for the killer police. You ever seen hate in the eyes? Well, that is me. Felt the fear that's on another and wonder when can it be? That is me, along with rage in every feel with a beast. Yeah, that is me, your death merchant for the killer police. You ever seen hate in the eyes? Well, that is me. Felt the fear that's on another and wonder when can it be? That is me, along with rage in every feel of the beast. Yeah, that is me, your death merchant for the killer police. Out in Florida, someone wanna be, he laid the boy flat. Your death merchant, I was made just for that. He earned his stripes, these murders hype me like when grandma got shot in the rain. I'm the evil behind anger, sending cops in the raid. I also feed them jealousy, keep them feeling inferior. So when they see your black eye shining, it's a reason to kill you. Like when they choked that man out, it was an envious grab. They sucked the life right out of homie, left him dead on his ass. I also feed white supremacy, I give him assist. My devil tricks got all you thinking that shit doesn't exist. Like Mitchell Blix, I got you twisted like the dome of this girl. In Baltimore, they split a shit. It made me potent some more. So when they knocking in, I got them when you open the door. Might be your final time unlocking, you'll get dropped to the floor. An evil spirit currency, bitch, my profits they score. I'm the one that brings the cops into core. Your death merchants. You ever seen hate in the eyes? Well, that is me. Felt the fear that's on another and wonder what can it be? That is me, along with rage in every feel of the beast. Yeah, that is me, your death merchant for the killer police. You ever seen hate in the eyes? Well, that is me. Felt the fear that's on another and wonder what can it be? That is me, along with rage in every feel of the beast. Yeah, that is me, your death merchant for the killer police. You ever seen hate in the eyes? Well, that is me. Felt the fear that's on another and wonder what can it be? That is me, along with rage in every feel of the beast. Yeah, that is me, your death merchant for the killer police. And to the cops now, you know the source of hate in your gut. The shit that makes you rip your pistols or the range is a nut. So keep it up and do my bidding, cause it strengthens me up. I'm all the black that matters, so you get away with it, yup.
Such a busy day it was. Look at these fools. What are you marching for? You can't stop me. I'm here forever. I own you. I own your heart. You built this. Now I'm here to kill you.
So that's Death Merchant 1 on Air the Millions 1, where I'm rapping from the spirit that fuels the police to kill people unjustly. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna move on to Air the Millions 2 album, the Death Merchant for the Hater Next Door, rapping from the spirit that infects people that hate on each other to a level of wanting to eradicate them. In particular, I tell a story of when this spirit, where this the merchant for the hater next door invaded, what's his name, Eric Holder, Shitty Cuz, the man that killed Nipsey Hussle. So this is the story. It's not a story about Shitty Cuz, Eric Holder, of him killing Nipsey per se. No, this is the story of the death merchant that invaded him. And that spirit, from the spirit's perspective. Let's go. Hold up.
There's a hater near you, I see him next door giving me dirty looks. There's a hater near you, I see him next door giving me dirty looks. There's a hater near you, I see him next door giving me dirty looks. Why's it shitty now? Cuz I thought you respect the shoe. There's a hater near you, I see him next door giving me dirty looks. Why's it shitty now? Cuz I thought you respect the shoe. There's several different death merchants in this astral field, and I'm the most evil one that leaves a black man killed. I got my start back in slavery, the seed of this hate. As the whips scratch your brethren, I grew deep in their drink. It was the vice of Adam fighting for the place from their master. They ripped to women and they hate growing faster. What came up afterwards, they struggled to survive. The Boule came together, several brothers taking pride in their race being scattered. You had some rebels and some leadership, so I had to get it. Saga ego when they jealousy to violently rid them. And now today in ghetto America, I'm deeply bred within your average hater next door. And if not, then you isn't. We got this kid enterprising while he's repping his set. He's rather wise as when I stepped in and cracked. You see the sides from all communities, they love him and he's building a team. Not just a rapper, he's fulfilling some dreams for all the G's. So I'ma need someone close to feel this hatred and doubt. I picked the member and I entered through his aortic valve. He busts his guns, plus he raps, and his songs all track. The perfect candidate, I'm all on his ass. Sit back and wait, so I just plotted as I watch the victims start get more brighter. Every business he kept starting got me hyped with a strike. But the more connects sex and fame entangle my desire to lighter. As the holder of my spirit years, life is declining. You see the killer police, well they nabbed him and flipped him. They had him snitching on the savages and fam that was with him. He was crippin', but the set told him not anymore. He's hurt and broken, so he's perfect. It's the plot that gets more. As the word is circulated that this felon is telling, and the star that he looks up to, he just wants to get with him. So one day he's with his shorty going out for a ride. She doesn't know I am this fire inside her and his pride. They pull up around the corner of a popular strip mall near a clothing store, and guess who's the owner of it, y'all? It's the superstar. By now it's like he ran the triathlon. Rich and famous, yeah, he made it. Still his character has been filled with passion for his people, and they're loving him back. Your death merchant put an end to all that. Now where we at? Back to the victim I infested. He's approaching the star, trying to see if he can open some doors and get him on. Now our star is rather humble as he's chopping in with him. Said he wants to help him out, looking out if he's snitching. But he got love for his people, boy, he's gracious and real. So we can talk if you come back with the papers they claim. Now it's the moment I was waiting for inside of these guys. My hateful spirit hate his heart and gave him fire in the eyes. And so I made him walk away, saying he's cool, he'll be back. I turned his forward to my tool, he got the tool of his trap. As he returned, he had no papers, just the hate that I gave him. A loaded shots at the start as he laid on my friend. And then he tried to say you got me while I'm talking the time. It's when the holder of my spirit shot him more for good measure. Before he ran, he came again and hit his body some more. He also dropped 2 other bodies by a car to the floor. 3 people shot, 2 survived, the main nigga is dead. Before my holder left, he kicked in his head, and then he fled. Death merchant for the hater next door, killing you all.
Yeah, the beat is kind of up. I didn't want it to clip, but I had like a subtle vocal in the background where I just sounded normal. But for those that was able to get any of that, and you just hear the rage and all that, when I get into these characters, like the Death Merchant, even the Death Merchant for the Killer Police, it's like I almost felt the evil of the spirit. It might sound a little scary. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's method acting. I don't know what it is. But this one, I really felt this. You see how I'm scowling when I listen to this? Like, I can't even listen to this without having that scowl. And when I made it, I was just heated. Like, I felt, you know what I'm saying? Like, I had to, like, maybe it's a sense of empathy that I have that's off the roof. I don't know. But it's like I actually went into that spirit and just did the do and told the story. Like, it's kind of like the story when I talked about Hassan Campbell and his situation. That was a painful one to tell, even though I didn't experience that, you know what I'm saying? But it's like I went into it, you know, I jumped into his body to tell that story, so to speak. You know what I mean? So that's just kind of crazy. His defense attorney is Christopher Darden from the O.J. Simpson. I think they got rid of Christopher Darden, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I know that initially was who it was. You know, I'm not sure. Maybe he could have got him again or some shit. But yeah, that's Death Merchant for the Hater Next Door. That's on Air to Millions 2. And then when we go to Air to Millions 3, we got, you know, the end of that Merchant trilogy. We got the Chaos Merchants that just broke up your relationship. Now this one, I became something that was just like when I wrote it and I recorded it, you know, I was just mischievous. You know what I'm saying? So I could if I listen to this one, I'm smirking. When I recorded it, I was smirking. You know, it was excellent, Mr. Burns, Birdman hand type situation. You know what I'm saying? Because it's the Chaos Merchant, splitting up your girl. He got to be sexy. He got to be seductive. You know what I'm saying? Because he's there to do damage. Chaos Merchant that just broke up your relationship. Here we go.
You really want to see me do some damage? You guys do a good job. Hater, Killer Police. Let me show you what chaos can do. You see, you guys come on a little too strong, a little too hard. Well, I'm straight up sexy and seductive. They don't have a chance against me.
Let me go down there and show you what I'm talking about.
They call me the chaos merchant, I'm the reason you ain't with your girlfriend. I creep inside of mind and the heart with temptation and then get to working. Planned out in distraction, countless abandonment issues she had from a young child. Run about and a man to his girl be mishandled when I step in and run wild. I'm the cousin of death, but I never slept, so I crept, now your shorty's flipping. I told her you cheating, she bound to believe me, and soon homegirl is dipping. Gotta check it through your phone, arguments at home, success, now the seed is planted. My mission's to split her, get her to flip, so much can't repair the damage. I'm oh so seductive, handsome and gorgeous, and insecurity needs me to leave you in chaos. Believe in me, player, rest assured be easy. Her pops didn't love her, I make her think of the worst or negatively. I found her a subject for her to hook up with, is why my smile is shifty. Because it's a girl, I'm changing the world. I told her she can't trust man, and the girl that I'm pairing her with, I done hit and split her up from her husband. See, Cupid is fake, but my chaos is real. Split families and do damage to your relationship. Soon as I take a grip, and I always have the advantage.
Chaos, I split your families up and make you fight. I give you doubts about her loyalty when you say goodnight. And when he's working, girl, I make you think he creeping round. I'll take you out from a happy home to now you leaving town. Believe in doubt, believe in fights and infidelity. I did this to you as a spirit, you can't tell it's me. Don't need the credit, long as I know that I made you split. Chaos merchant that just broke up your relationship.
Now my man, that glimmer in her eye she had, you could tell looks now way different. She loved you at first, but trust the reverse is how she sees you pimping. You clothe her and house her, she know you looks out for everything she needin'. But she don't respect you and seems to have crept elsewhere. Playboy, she's cheating. You could be a bachelor and urging to slap her, I'm telling you to go do it. Cause she is abusing your kindness for weakness and playing you like you stupid. Her belly is raised and I tell you it made when a side dude that gave her that. Might as well DM some hoes on the gram, couple bucks splurging their thirst trap. He took my advice, now it's looking real nice. He in jail for assault and battery. The baby was his visitation, she did little girl visiting where her daddy be. Plus he popped in the thought, now his girl got a brother whose mom's bleeding, his dough dry. Whole family destroyed, no more house and car, and I'm kicking back feeling so fly. So when you believe in your partner is cheating, or if they start fighting with you, that's me that is seed in my chaotic being inside wherever I fit to. I'm proud of my work, all the homes I've heard, so many generations they lost. My payoff is pain in your heart and your brain, you destroy your merchant of chaos.
Chaos, I split your families up and make you fight. I give you doubts about her loyalty when you say goodnight. And when he's working, girl, I make you think he creeping round. I'll take you out from a happy home to now you're leaving town. Believe in doubt, believe in fights and infidelity. I did this to you as a spirit, you can't tell it's me. Don't need the credit, long as I know that I made you split. Chaos merchant that just broke up your relationship.
You know what I'm saying? Get chaotic with it, you know, just devious and, you know. So it's like, yeah, I guess I'm a method actor when it comes to story drafts. I think I would make an amazing actor. I never really put it to the test like I need to. I tried, I did a couple little things here and there, and the shit was John Blaze, but I never really, like, you know, got in. I think I could hit, like, high quality level if I really apply myself to that shit, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, you start feeling the shit that you're saying and doing and everything. So yeah, that's the trilogy. Those are the Merchant songs. Death Merchant for the Killer Police, Death Merchant for the Hater Next Door, and Chaos Merchant that just broke up your relationship. A little quick little plug. You can find these fine albums and these songs and the rest of the albums on the Air to Millions trilogy. I got the whole junk for, how much I'm selling them for? For $20. Yeah, $20. You know what I'm saying? It's 12, 24, 36 songs. Or you could get Air to Millions 1, 2, or 3 individually for $10. You know, just hit the links below. You know what I'm saying? If you hit me on the Cash App, just leave a note for whichever one it is. And, you know, them joints get emailed right to you. I ain't doing the USBs and nothing like that. You just get straight, high quality, well-mastered MP3s sent to your email address. You know, most notably the email address that you pay me with the shit on. If you want it sent to another one, you just, you know, let me, you know, give me that addendum and I'll hook it up like that. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's how I be doing things, man. I don't know about these other people, but that's what I do, you know. I think I do a pretty good job. But yeah, my good peoples, I guess I'm gonna get up out of here real quick. You know, it's about that nighttime wind down. What I might do is a little later, I might come back and do some scary story readings on the late night if I'm up. Last night it kind of messed up. That's why I got to check my settings, because when I was recording it, anyone that caught it, it was a cappella. It wasn't supposed to be. I had a background ambient scary sound playing, but it didn't pick up in the recording. So I know to check, mic check 1 2 1 2. I know to check the audio issues before going on, just to make sure that even when I got on here now, I had to check, and sure enough, for whatever reason, the audio wasn't coming through. It's like I had to close the program and reopen it, and then it worked. So, little technical difficulties. Because actually this Streamlabs, if anyone's familiar with Streamlabs, I'm on a Mac right here. And Streamlabs for Mac is in the beta stage. So, understandably, there's little hiccups like that, you know what I mean? So, on that note, good people, thanks for coming through. Thanks for, listening to me ramble about stuff, breasts and stuff like that, and my disdain for porn and music and everything like that. I shall catch y'all way sooner than later. Peace.